Alright, the next step is to make this XPage so we can edit and read the content. So what I've done here in the step 5 XPage is I've made a couple changes. The first thing is this computed field 1 and the scratch field, both of those we are now not loading if the document is in edit mode or read mode, so to speak. So right here we only load that control if the data source is editable. Same thing goes for the scratch. Why? Well, because when you open the record, you don't want the CKEditor to show up because they're not editing, and that's what will happen if the editor's there. On the flip side, we've added a new computed field that only loads when the data source is not being edited. So the standard domino hide when kind of stuff. We also made a couple changes to the computed field. So if I look at the computed field value, what I see here is now I'm reading the value of this field from the data document itself. And as long as we have a value, then we're just going to keep going. If we don't have a value, we're going to start off with a null string. And then made a little change right here to say, hey, the CKEditor's default value is now whatever we got from the document. So if in a brand new document, this is going to be nothing. So the CKEditor will be empty. In an existing document, we will actually have a value, which will actually be HTML, MIME, and that will be the default value in the CKEditor when it opens up. So on the flip side, we've got a computed field here that does something very, very similar. All it does is grab the value from the field and display it, and then as long as we have a value, then go ahead and output it. So nothing big there. So if I take a look at that, here I am in the step 5 XPage. We'll put this in. This is some new information, and we'll bold that. Okay. So I'm going to save that. It's going to go out to the View Document Step 5 XPage. I will open it in read mode. So this column opens documents in read mode. Sure enough, this is some new information. I don't see the CKEditor. If I go in here into edit mode, I do see the CKEditor, and we say, all right, well, let's click in that and say this is even better new info. And we'll save that, and again we'll read it, and same deal, and then we'll edit it and fix info, and life's good. So the whole editing reading thing is actually pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about validation. Maybe you'd like to validate your documents. Okay, well, let's open them up in edit mode and go through here and say, all right, delete all this, and click the magic button to save, and oh, whoa, we got this value is required thing. Well, all we did is over here in the scratch field, we added validation to the field. That's all I did. It was just turn that on. Period. End of story. And then it just works.